Contrary to popular opinion, some bridges shouldn't even exist, and if they do, you should burn the damn thing. Not just burn it and take pictures so you have evidence to post on social media. Hi, my name is Zuko Mokpan, and on this channel, I share with you the undiluted truth about topics that people find very uncomfortable to talk about. Have you ever heard when people say, don't burn bridges? They simply say that simply because most people are so comfortable with the cliche that bridges shouldn't be burned. Some bridges are not even supposed to exist in the first place. So contrary to popular opinion, I'll say burn the damn bridges. Burn those bridges and then don't just burn it and take pictures. Honestly, some bridges shouldn't even exist in the same place. So people, because they are afraid of losing things, they're afraid of starting over, because they're afraid of what the society might say, because they're afraid of what friends may talk about them, they're afraid of what the family is going to say. They just leave those crazy bridges, they leave those stupid bridges, so the things keep passing over, keep crossing over to meet them. You know what? Burn the damn bridge, and when you burn it, take pictures for the gram, take pictures for social media, keep evidence that you burnt it, and don't even ever think about reconstructing it. Hi, my name is Zuko Mwakman, and on this channel, I share with you the undiluted truth about what you need to know and what you need to take yourself from this level to the next level. Have you ever heard when people use the cliche, don't burn bridges? And because they say don't burn bridges, we are too scared to do things to discard the kind of people that we don't want in our life because we don't want to burn bridges. Truth is, some bridges shouldn't even exist in the first place. Most people don't deserve to be in our life in the first place. And if they've been there, what do you have to do? Purge them out. Purge the useless people out of your life. The same people that make you feel as if you don't deserve to exist. Purge them out. Just purge them out. Burn those bridges and don't even look back. Sometimes it is very important to burn the bridges because if you leave those bridges that keep going, they are going to keep crossing over. They keep bringing all the unnecessary things. They keep bringing all the unnecessary drama. They keep bringing all the negative energy over to you. And what do? Simply because you don't want to burn bridges, you are afraid to start afresh. You're afraid to take your life to the next level. You're afraid that nobody's ever going to love you the way they did. Nobody's ever going to care about you the way they did. Have you ever been in a secondary school or a high school reunion where you feel like you don't connect anymore with certain group of people because because you're too scared, you are too afraid to walk away. You keep staying there where people don't value you, where people trash treat you, where they still look at you and then they undervalue your existence, and then you just stay there because you feel you don't want to burn bridges. Sweethearts, burn the damn bridge and take pictures. Don't just burn the bridge. Burn the bridge, take pictures for the gram, take pictures for social media, keep evidence, and don't ever allow anybody to reconstruct that bridge. You know what? You should learn to value yourself more. And when you value yourself more, people are going to start treating you with respect. You see, some of us are in relationships that we are too scared that if we leave, nobody is ever going to love us. Some of us are in situations where we feel, oh, if I let go of this person, what is the future going to look like? Some of us already started things that we feel, oh yeah, I know I shouldn't be doing this. I shouldn't be with this group of people. But because you don't want to burn bridges, you simply just keep them. And they frustrate your life and keep you in the same place for years. You know what? Sometimes, whenever you get too emotional about certain things, you lose your rational thinking. You lose the way you should think that will work for you. And one thing you need to understand in life is that at some point in life, you don't have to care anymore about what people think or what people feel or what people will say about you, because it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, life is very short. For us to keep if you have to be able to save someone, you need to be able to save yourself first. Even the Bible says you should love your neighbors as yourself, not love your neighbor more than yourself. You can't show them the kind of love you are not showing to yourself. The first type of love you're supposed to show to yourself is by you respecting yourself, you understanding that you have boundaries that you don't want people to cross. Sometimes those bridges might be the ones that are connecting you to all the wrong things in life. So you should learn to burn it. Some bridges shouldn't even exist in the first place. And maybe we made those mistakes when we were still growing, when we were still just teenagers, when we were kids. We had the wrong set of people around us. And what are we supposed to do now? Still carry them along in the new level that we are? No, absolutely not. We need to burn those bridges and let them go. They are not supposed to be in our life in the first place. If peradventure they got there already, well, the deed has been done. What you need to do now is to undo the negative things that has been done in your life by simply burning the bridges. The bridges are not even supposed to exist in the first place. This is, however, not to say that you should start disconnecting the important people in your life, the people with good potentials, the people. This is not to say that you should go about annoying people, but this is to say that you should take responsibility, you should take initiative. Sometimes it is easier to end it than to try to grow it. Sometimes it is easier to end it than to try to work on it. Some people will never be pleased. No matter how hard you try, no matter how much you try, they will never see it. They'll never respect you. They'll never value you. They're still going to come around you with the same bad energy. They're still going to come around you and make you feel inferior. They're still going to make you feel less than who you really are. Burn the damn bridges and don't even let it exist anymore. Sometimes we want to move far, but there is a particular bridge that keeps bringing in the enemies into our life. Have you ever considered if you built a fortress for yourself, if you're trying to protect yourself, if you're trying to build an empire that is supposed to protect you, then all of a sudden somebody comes into that empire to maybe destroy a particular thing that you've built, or maybe destroy your life, or maybe destroy the people in your empire. Then you notice this person is using a particular route. You simply just allow the person to go. The next day, he comes back with the next person, still through the same route to destroy another thing in your empire, in your fortress, in the place you built and felt that this was a secure location. And then you still allow that person. The next day, he comes back with the third person. The only rational thing to do is to disconnect the person and probably burn the bridges. Yes, you should burn that bridge. If that bridge is putting a risk on the fortress you've built, if that bridge is putting a risk on the things you've done, if that bridge is what is limiting you from the life you're supposed to have, you know exactly what to do. The bridge should be burnt. And it shouldn't even exist in the first place. Maybe you've realized now that you've made so many wrong connections. You've realized now that, hey, the kind of people I've lived my life around, they're not really the type of people that will lead me to the next level I'm going to. What you should do is burn the bridges. Burn the bridges and don't even make room for such bridges to be reconstructed. Burn it, clear the foundation, rip it off, take your life back. By the time you learn how to burn bridges, how to constructively and decisively burn some bridges, you also learn how to start your life again where you've failed. You've learned by the time you've completed the burning of the bridges, you must have learned how to put your life together, how to restructure your life. You must have also understood one thing, that you can do without so many people. Yeah, they make you feel as if you can't do without them. So by the time you start thinking of how to disconnect them, you feel, oh, what if I disconnect them? What if I let them go? Nobody's ever going to fill that gap. Truth is, there's so many millions out there. There's so many people out there. There are people who are caring. There are people who are loving. There are people who are wonderful. There are people who are simply amazing. There are people who are just the right kind of people for you, and not the other ones that have been negatively affecting your life. So by the time you leave here today, by the time you're done watching this video, I want you to remember that some bridges shouldn't exist in the first place. Those bridges may be family members, those bridges may be friends, those bridges may be old schoolmates, those bridges may be neighbors, those bridges may be business associates, those bridges may be church members, and those bridges may be people in your religious cycle. There may be people in your mosque, people in your whatever. But you know exactly the person I'm talking about. You know those bridges you need to burn in your life. Go ahead. Don't be scared. This is me encouraging you to go ahead and burn those bridges. Burn those bridges that are keeping you back from your God-given potentials. And by the time you're done burning the bridges, you will know that truly some bridges were designed not to even exist in the first place. Until I come your way next time, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and then don't forget to comment. Let me know what you feel. Let me know what kind of bridges you feel you should burn in your life. Have you ever burned some bridges before? And how did you feel about burning the bridges? Remember, I'm not talking about destroying valuable relationships with people. I'm talking about letting go of the toxic relationships, of the toxic things, of the things that are keeping you back right now, of the things that are keeping you away from your God-given potentials. Let them go and let it go. God has a better plan for you, and you are going to be the most amazing person ever, only if you decisively take the decision to burn those bridges. Until I see you in the next video, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and don't forget to share this video and turn on the notification so you'll be the first to see when next I post a video like this. See you in the next video. Bye bye.